Right then, 2,038k, that's with no tolls, admittedly, from Calais down to near Tamar to go and load. So it's now 9:15. It's still really cold, the wind is pretty damn bitter, but the sun is peeping out and I'm heading south, so I'm hoping to hit some warmer weather, fingers crossed. So just as I've got a sort of bit of time on my hands whilst it's daylight, I'm going to try and avoid the motorways as much as I can. So change the settings on the sat nav and just see where it brings me, which is quite nice to come down through the French countryside for a bit. Little towns and villages. It might take a bit longer, but I've got sort of 2 days to do the, well, 2 and a bit really, because I'm not loading until Thursday morning, so I've still got a fair bit to do, but I've still got sort of time on my side as such. Yeah, I'll just make the time up later today when when it's dark. I might as well sit on the motorway and get on with it, sort of thing. So I've been through a couple of nice little places, so I thought I'd turn the camera on, and well, that wasn't quite as good as the others have been. Typical, isn't it? Never mind. Nice owl. So I've just been wiggling my way down slowly but surely. It's now about 4:10, still a bit north of Poitiers, so it's a bit slower going but sort of more enjoyable. But as there's only another hour or so left of sunshine, well, I'll drop onto the N10 and then I can just sort of motorway it from then on, basically. That'll do. I've done the majority of France on the free. It's warmed up, it's now 4.5 degrees, which is nice. I was going to clean the windows when I got to a garage and get some diesel, but when I was actually looking for diesel, all I could find was a little supermarket, like automated things. There's no nothing. I couldn't even get a coffee, which is a nightmare, but there we go. I'll have to, might have a stop on the N10 and grab a quick brew and stretch my legs for 5 minutes and just see how much further I'm going to go today. Not sure really. I'd like to get into Spain at least. We'll see. Well, at least the rain's going to wash all the salt off my windows, if nothing else. This is Loudon, I think it was called. It's just to the north of Poitiers. Well, it must have been hard work in the old days, having roads like this all the time. I know the traffic was different, but yeah, it's nice to do it now and again. But I'm sure when I'm sat on the motorway thinking, well, this is boring. Hola! So, the rain in Spain and all that, I don't know how the rest of it goes. Sorry, I just spotted some recycling bins, so I'm just getting rid of some recycling. So yeah, yesterday I stuck with the free roads down to Poitiers, and then sort of hopped on the National 10 and then just sort of got going because it was dark, and just sort of cracked on, and I got to a run just over the Spanish border here, so not a bad day's driving. Yeah, it would have been quicker just going on the motorway, but a lot more boring, so I'm glad I did it. It's nice. So the plan is just to punch through Spain today into Portugal, ready for tomorrow morning, basically. So I'm just going to sort of, I don't think I'll just, well, what motorway there is in Spain, I'll just get on that, really, because it's only as far as Burgos that you've got to pay, I think, something like that. So I don't know, if I'm getting thoroughly bored, I might come off and go on some old road maybe, but I probably won't bother. I thought there might have been like big like hold-ups at the border with, you know, COVID checking and, you know, checking that people are essentially travelling and all that, but nothing, absolutely nothing. So that was quite nice, but I'm glad I got through the border last night and got here just in case it's busier this morning, sort of thing. I'm hoping to outrun the rain and see some sunshine. Fingers and toes crossed. But it's, the van is saying it is almost 10 degrees. So compared with the snow and slush that are still at home, that's pretty good, really. I'll handle that. The only thing is, I won't want to go home. Mind you, I think we could live in Portugal quite happily. Right, let's get some clickaroonies done then. I don't know how well it's going to come out, but I just love this big panorama, like big hills and big clouds. I thought it just looked great. Whether it will come out on camera or not, it's like taking photos of mountains, isn't it? They look absolutely stunning when you're looking at it with your own two eyes, but you take a photo and they just never quite look the same. It's a smart looking mower. I just pretty sure I filmed through here before. Just going through these hills. Stop soon, have a whittle. Maybe grab a cafe con leche. Scenery. It really is the polar opposite to Suffolk and Norfolk, isn't it? I'll have to go scouting about up there, see what I can find. Iberia. I'm pretty sure every time I go past that I say that. Just to remember where I am. birds of prey about. I'm not sure. I don't think they're buzzards. I think they're too big. I'm not sure what they are. I've been hoping to sort of see some near a lay-by or somewhere where I can stop and try and get a good photo or a photo of them. Or one. Be nice. Hopefully that's a better view. It's going to get a bit colder now. Climb up here. It's a good job I'm not in a DAF. I'll be in low box by now, I expect, empty. I'm so glad I came this way. Didn't just follow my instincts as such. Actually followed the sat nav. Change down again then, but I've managed to get away with it. Oh well, I'm just going to stop and get some diesel and use a toilet. The motorway shut there, so the plan was to just go and take care of that business and then film it's sending me off down here. So I presume this is like the old road down to the border. There's a garage there. That'll do for now, and I'll do a little bit more in a minute, getting through the actual border into Portugal. See, that house has got a swimming pool. God, wouldn't that be nice? I'd love to have a house with a swimming pool. Maybe one day. And this guy on his bike, he's ridden from Spain to Portugal. It's pretty impressive. I was going to do some shopping, but I don't know if I'm going to be bothered, to be honest. Maybe do it on the way back. Obrigado.
Obrigado. Yeah.
There we go. Lovely job. It's a big chair. Bloody hell. Slow down a bit, mate. Right. Lovely to be back here, really is. 14 degrees. Oh. Might have to get some scissors and cut my trousers down to shorts. Some big old hills coming through here. All the little plantations built up on the side. I don't know what it's called. But I know what I'm talking about. altitude was just over 1,000 metres above sea level, I believe. long old climb up, especially in that daff. Beautiful. I just need to find a Galp or a Cespa garage to pay my toll, because the debit card wouldn't work in the machine. It has to be credit, and it wouldn't take a fuel card. So I need to stop and get a prepaid card. But every garage so far has been BP. My search for a Cespa or a Galp garage were pretty unsuccessful. There wasn't a single one on there on the motorway, so I'll have to try and find one somewhere else, I guess. So yeah, the motorway's ended. We're now on the old IP3. I was going to stop and have a coffee at the garage whilst I sorted all that out, but there's a garage coming up in 30 odd K apparently. Whether that's any good or not, I don't know. I'll probably stop. Stop anyway. Just need to sort out where I'm going to stop tonight as well. Have a little look-see. It's just about 15 degrees. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I've got to make the most of this. It's started snowing again at home. Oh. Never mind. Might treat myself to a pastel de nata with me coffee. A little tinker. God, I want a holiday. Looking around here, it's just sort of so otherworldly, considering I've just had snow at the start of the week. It's kind of like coming on holiday, coming down here. I just want to stay down here for a week or two, or a month. Never mind. Maybe we'll get another run down here in a week or two. That'd be nice. Well, I stopped at the first Cepsa, and through the power of Google Translate, got nowhere basically. Well, they didn't sell the cards, but presumably it's because they're not on the motorway. So I'll have a bit more toll road coming up. So I'll just have to try again and see if I can actually buy a bit of toll tax, whatever you want to call it. We'll see. I tried. I'm going to be staying at Fatima tonight. Oh, Fatima Whitbread. And that's only about 20k from where I'm collecting in the morning, so that'll be perfect. It's now just gone 5 o'clock and it's just over 100k to there, but with a stop and faff about trying to pay me tax, I'll probably maybe be there for 6:30, so that'll do. Nice long evening. Might, if it's not, it's probably be dark, but then I was thinking about maybe going for a walk and stretch my legs, but I think if nowhere's going to be open, I'm just going to have to eat in the hotel. I've got a whole load of editing, book-wise and video-wise to do, so I can certainly kill plenty of time doing that. So perhaps that's what I'll spend my evening doing. How exciting! In a beautiful country like Portugal, and you can't go out. There we go. That's Mind you, it's kind of the life of a truck driver, isn't it? If you're parked in the services somewhere, you can't really go too far. Hey ho. Anyway, I digress. I just want to do a little bit more filming down here. Hopefully that river's coming out. It's pretty big and wide and whatnot. Either for a walk, is it? Hey ho, hey ho, such is life. Now going across the old Montego, the old Austin Montego. Sorry, I appear to be turning to my mate Surfy Steve, who just changes names like that and adds things to it, hence the Fatima Whitbread and the River Montego, like the River Austin Montego. I might give him a ring later. And I might not, because he can talk literally for hours. Maybe I'll give him a ring on the way home, because I've got a long way back. That'll help pass some time, won't it?